Hey everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what to do when you're stuck with your Minecraft world. Or as some people call it, writer's block. And I know, before you say anything, I think there are definitely worse things in the world than having a writer's block in Minecraft. There are definitely 100 more things that you could be more worried about than being stuck in a video game. But I think there is something to say about, well, let me put it like this. I think Minecraft is, well, at least for me, it is a big part of my pastime, you know. It is definitely something that I would consider a passion. I definitely enjoy going onto this world with the little free time that I have and really shape it as if it's my little bonsai tree. I consider it to be a bit more than a video game. And therefore, when I feel stuck in Minecraft, I really notice that in my mood, because this activity that I would normally enjoy is then taken away from me. And I'm sure some of this would relate to some of you. So yeah, I thought I'd make a video with a couple of tips that might help you get out of your Minecraft rut. Also, I looked at these and I think some of these definitely apply to just any creative endeavor as well. For me, I'm a musician as well, and I definitely get stuck from time to time, so maybe I'll make this video for that purpose as well. So the first thing I wrote down, actually I'm gonna have to go somewhere for this one. The first thing I wrote down is to make an idea board. I know this sounds a bit silly. It sounds like something a parent would advise you to do, right? But hear me out. I'm so scared of this lion dude. So a long time ago, I was very stuck with this world. I only had the tower that you could have seen in some other videos, but basically nothing else. And I was feeling very bad about it because I really enjoy playing in this world. I love this one, but I just couldn't progress. So one day I sat down and I made this idea board. And the idea here is not that you have them written down somewhere, but just the act of making the idea board and brainstorming. It's really going to instigate some ideas for you. I think a lot of times or maybe I expect to go on Minecraft or to make music and that it will just come out by doing it. But sometimes it can be nicer to actually, you know, sit back for a little bit and really think and put some time into brainstorming. So as you can see, I've written down a bunch of ideas on here. It doesn't need to be anything spectacular. Just anything that comes up. And actually the museum I'm working on right now, and a lot of these, the item storage for instance, I've also done. And it doesn't need to be like something groundbreaking, you know. Sometimes it can be helpful to start with something small if you're feeling stuck. If everything that you do in Minecraft is this huge endeavor, then that might also hold you back a little bit. So that's my first tip, make an idea board. And for the second one, as you can see, I'm playing on Minecraft beta. Did you notice I tried to look up to the left corner of my screen? That doesn't work. I'm playing on beta, and I think I've explained some things about why I'm doing that in a different video. I think I should make a separate video about it. But anyway, the reason to play on another version, or on a different version, I should say, is that a lot of the versions have a different philosophy of playing the game, I think. For instance, so I play both, like modern Minecraft and beta and alpha. And in my experience, modern Minecraft is really more about the end game, where you collect a bunch of items and then you defeat bosses, and maybe you'll build some builds. But for instance, beta Minecraft has a complete lack of bosses or progression for that matter. So you're really just forced to, you know, deal with those limitations and make your own goals, which I really like. Speaking of limitations, there's a very limited block palette as well. So as you can see, I am making almost anything out of this block, which I absolutely love. But yeah, having a smaller toolkit can sometimes spur more creativity, and this also goes for like any art form in real life, I think. Sometimes as a painter, when you're stuck, for instance, it wouldn't help to have all the brushes and all the colors to your proposal, but it might help to challenge yourself to, to maybe make a painting with only one color. And speaking of challenges, this brings us to the next tip I wrote down. Sorry, I am so slow with my English today. It's not my native language. So the next one I wrote down is set a challenge. Make something that you normally wouldn't. The reason I wrote this down is because sometimes, for instance with this world, maybe we can just have a little walk through town while I'm telling this. As you can see with this world, a lot of the buildings look alike. And that's because I really like Japanese and Chinese architecture. So for instance, I love these types of roofs. I love buildings that are generally a bit low, except for that one. So I've created this village, and now I feel like everything in this village needs to meet a certain standard, not just like in terms of prettiness, but also just in style. It would be weird, I think, if I would just build a huge skyscraper here, but sometimes I want to build a huge skyscraper. So for me, one challenge that I'm going to do later is that I'm going to make a railroad to somewhere far and then just make a place where I can just build a bunch of ugly stuff that I want to build. Because I'm noticing that this town is definitely holding me back from some fun. Although I do really love working on this one. And another one I'm doing right now is building a museum. I really love the art in Minecraft, and I want to give it like a proper place to live. So I figured I would make a museum. So those sorts of things could really work. And I want to stress in this video that I don't want to give you like concrete tips on like, oh, hey, try building this, try building this. I think a big joy of Minecraft is deciding that for yourself and shaping the world to what you want it to be. So these are more just like general advice. Oh, hi bird. Oh, bye bird, I guess. The fourth one is an interesting one, and that's doing YouTube. So I've started doing YouTube a couple of months ago, and it's really nice to to document what you're doing in Minecraft. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is talking to like-minded people, because there are a lot of you in the comments who like to talk about the old versions of Minecraft, and I do really enjoy doing that. But maybe also just having a reason to do stuff. Like for instance, I've been wanting to explore the Aether mod since it came out, but I never got the chance. And I've installed it a bunch of times, but yeah, I just never get around to playing it. And now that I have a YouTube channel, I feel like there's a purpose in doing it, because I can make a really nice series on. I think I'm gonna do a Let's Play on Minecraft beta with the Aether mod, and also there's this Nether like mod that transforms the Nether a little bit, and yeah, so. I think doing Minecraft series or just talking about Minecraft, it really adds value to what you're doing. So if you haven't considered ever doing that, just do it. Don't worry about like the views or anything, because if you're just making what you want to create anyway, you're not going to care in the end, which I can definitely say is true now after I've been doing it for a couple months. Like I definitely get more views on some videos than other videos. But I enjoy making all of them, and that is definitely what keeps me going. Just the sheer activity, I think. As I was reading a book the other day called Digital Minimalism, and the author argues that it is very important to have activities in your life that create joy just from the activity instead of the results. And I think YouTube for me is one of those things. So maybe if you're like me, that would help. Just like the aspect of creating something else besides the world. Like you're creating this tangible thing that you're releasing out into the real world. I think that's really cool. So that's why I really love doing Minecraft YouTube videos. Okay, and then lastly, I want to talk about one more thing, which is mods. And also, I briefly touched upon that subject just now. If you're stuck and you really don't know what to do, then you could always resort to mods, and there are so many out there, like especially for like beta Minecraft. For me, I kind of like the vanilla experience in Minecraft, so I would only install mods that are kind of like an extension to that. So for instance, this is the Mo Creatures mod. It adds boars and like a bunch of other mobs, but mobs that aren't like too far-fetched for the Minecraft universe, I guess. And also the Aether mod is like a perfect example of what I would feel like could fit in vanilla Minecraft. But yeah, if you're like a very technical person, there are also a bunch of mods out there that allow you to make machines and that sort of stuff, or airplanes, or like there's a lot of transport mods as well. Like figure it out, and there's probably something for you in there. And especially if you're playing on an old version like me, you don't have to worry about stuff getting outdated once you update, because you are never going to update probably. Wow, this stout is looking so good. Sorry to toot my own horn there, but I'm loving it with all the lights. So yeah, those are 5 things that you can try if you're feeling stuck with your Minecraft world. So if you have any other tips, please share them in the comments, because there's a lot of people who read the comments and leave comments. So if you don't normally leave one and you have a good tip, please let me know. And if you're enjoying these videos, be sure to subscribe and like. If you want to, you don't have to. Or if you dislike this video, let me know why. I'd be happy to get into a discussion with you. Alright guys, enjoy your day. And this has been Jade. See you later.